Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of MTG Sin Senpai. I know it's been a minute since I've done a bundle or fat pack opening, or I guess it's fat pack slash bundle opening, because they don't call these fat packs no more. I'm still going to call them fat packs. But I know I missed out on the past couple sets. Definitely makes me sad because I have all the boxes and all the big spin down dice since a while now. But I might go back and pick some up and open those videos later. I know the MH3 one, both the regular one and the gift edition, they're pretty expensive. And I'll admit I've done my fair share of MH3 drafts, so I'm not sure if I'm going to want to get those bundles or not. Maybe if I have the extra cash, I'll probably get along to it. But for now, let's go. And then I think I missed the OTJ one if I remember correctly. But at least for now, we have a Bloomburrow one. Looking forward to this. Hopefully we get this Otter guy right here. I know it's kind of funny seeing Ral as a Otter. And then I actually don't know what the promo card for this particular bundle is. So we got ourselves our nice little adverts here. See what all the fuzz is about. Great old puns there. I'll be upfront, I'm not the biggest fan of puns, but it is what it is. I know some people enjoy it, but man, I gotta say, the art for this particular box is definitely gorgeous. It looks like it's the exact art from the exterior portion as well, but I mean, it just looks amazing. I love the bright colors from it. Definitely a lot of fun there, so we'll go ahead and open this going forward. Ooh, look at that. That is our beautiful, nice spin down there. It's like a gold with a green. Lots of fun. Put that in my big old box of spin downs that I have. And then we got ourselves our packs and our punch outs. I never save these things. I don't know about you guys. I have so much cardboard as it is, not including the actual, cards themselves, but all this extra stuff that's cool for the intro player and all that. But I just feel no need. We have dice and we have other things to use as tokens, so I just throw these away. What do you guys usually do with those? Do you all save them? Do you all throw them away as well? I mean, what does everyone do? But yep, we got ourselves our 8 packs here, and we got ourselves a land, or our 2 land packs. So let's see if they did it again. I know, if I remember correctly, this is our just regular basic lands. Oh no, actually, it looks like, oh, that's actually pretty sweet. They gave us all of the, if I'm correct, yep, that is 3 of the 4 seasons right there. That's actually pretty cool. They actually gave all full art lands. I missed out on the past couple boxes, so I don't know if they did that for all of them. But we have full art lands in all of that, so that's actually pretty sweet. It's unfortunate it's not foil, but let's take a look at the other one, see if they did the same thing. Hopefully they did the same thing and gave us all foil lands that are full art as well. That would be great. Excuse me. And then we got ourselves, of course, the rules cards for the new players and all that. So that is our promo, alternate art, Thunder Trap Trainer. This card's actually pretty ridiculous. And we got ourselves, oh wow, they gave us full art, oh man, it was so close. So close, Wizards. I gotta give them props first off for at least giving us the full art lands. Now they only gave us one of each foil full art land, and all the others are just regular full art lands that are like this, which, now I think about it, I don't think you don't even get lands like this anymore in the actual play boosters. I think the only way to get these lands is via this particular fat pack, so maybe these might be worth something down the line, who knows. I'll set those to the side for now. But that's actually something to think about. I mean, if you want these land, but if I had to choose between the two, I'd always choose the full art over this one, just because the full arts just look so much prettier, and in the foil, these things look pretty amazing. I know the camera honestly does not do it justice. All I can say is, like, if you can get your hands on some, get your hands on some. And with the way that full arts are just being printed out and churned out every set, they shouldn't be super expensive anymore. And then we got ourselves our regular variant of the packs, commons and uncommons in the front. Got ourselves our rare, got our full art land, and a foil uncommon, and then our token. So let's see, again, set things around. There we go. Keep the rares there, and then we'll stack this up here like that. There we go. We'll do that. We'll do this. trying to keep everything in the camera for you guys so you guys can keep looking at it even if it's a little bit farther away and fuzzier. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I have decided to change up my camera a little bit so there's a little bit more that y'all can see. So hopefully you guys like this new angle. If y'all don't, let me know. Put it in the comments and let me and then give me some advice. I mean, I'm more than happy to listen or at least read the advice, and then I'll be more than happy to try and adjust from there. Got ourselves our art card, foil, full art land, and a paw patch recruit. I really like that. That's a green Savannah Lion essentially with upside. It's kind of absurd, and I just realized it's a 2/1 trampler as well for 1 mana. Which, come on, that's just it. I mean, the power creep, we know it has been real for a while, but that's just absurd, I have to say. I mean, it's a 2/1 for 1 that has more than just it's ridiculous. That's all I gotta say. We got ourselves a Valley Rotcaller. Ooh, that's actually pretty neat. Our Typo attacking that. Got a foil rat, and then Intrepid Rabbit. The tokens are very cute, and some of them just look amazing. This one looks a little creepy, I gotta say. But the sheer amount of tokens that are needed now from this particular set is a little nuts. I do recall reading an article somewhere saying that Wizards is going to try and fix that particular issue, because there are just so many tokens needed. Because all the Offspring cards in this particular set, I don't know what the exact number of Offspring cards are, but there's a lot of them, and you're just going to need so many of these tokens. And then there's this token as well. It's a sword token. There's an enchantment that makes this, so that's kind of nuts as well. So here's hoping that I mean, it's one of the fun things that the Magic players like to do. They like to make a whole bunch of or make a bunch of tokens and then swing wide. I mean, that's one of the good old Timmy things. Heck, I liked Selesnya token decks too. Actually, my first commander deck is a Gave combo. What's the word I'm looking for? Token deck, essentially, where I went a bunch of tokens, and oh boy, first mythic. Just being lost in memory lane, and then we got ourselves Dragonhawk Fate's Tempest. Pretty insane. My first time actually seeing the card. I actually don't know what it does. When it enters or attacks, exile the top X cards of your library, X the number of creatures you control with power 4 or greater. You may play those cards until your next end step. At the beginning of your next end step, deals 2 damage to each opponent for each of those cards that are still exiled. Oh, wow. So even if you don't impulse play those cards, you are still dealing some damage to your opponent, which is pretty freaking sweet. And then it's a 5 mana, 5/5 flying with upside. That's just power creep, right? It's kind of absurd. And then worst case scenario, I mean, it's always going to exile 1, and then you have the chance of playing more creatures to exile more cards to possibly play more cards. Wow. Just, it's kind of nuts. Like, impulse draw, I know was not always the best before, but it gets much better. And I gotta say, this card is busted. My first pre-release, round 1, my opponent dropped this on me turn 4 because they played a Mana Rock, and man, he just rolled me with this thing. It's absurd. And this creature alone doesn't even have to attack. It just has to be a bird that hits, and it just does insane things. It's just nuts. Like, just wow. And I just never drew the removal to get rid of it. So yeah, there's that. And then once again, another token. Of all the tokens so far, I don't think I've gotten a single duplicate token. That should tell you, like, there's just so many tokens. It's nuts. Now, mind you, I'm going to try and get my hands on all of them because that is an amazing Offspring looking token. So definitely going to try and get my hands on all of them. But yeah, this set I've got to say, has got a lot going for it. It's going to, like, is there a bunch of expensive, like, big hitter cards that are going to shake up different constructed variants? Honestly, I'm not sure. I'll be upfront with you. I don't think so. But as a limited atmosphere, there's just so much going on that I feel like it's doing just right. Even though there are colors that are typically, there's one color that I think is the strongest, which I gotta say is black. And then when it comes to the weaker color, I'm not 100% sure what really is the weakest color, just because there's just so much going on for each particular color and each color combination that I feel like there is no really super weak color. And that's my first Mabel that I pulled. This is one of the cards I'm actually looking for to build that mice standard deck that I'm thinking about building. But in the end, like each color combination each color has some pretty solid color effects. I don't think I would ever go monocolored in this particular set, but just because each color has like such good things that can pair with another color, I feel like this set has a lot going for it. So it's going to be a lot of fun to draft this for sure. Another Thunder Trap Trainer. Got ourselves our island and a foil Oak Hollow Village with a fish. I mean, that should just tell you how many different, like, it's kind of, I mean, of course we got our art cards as well, so there's that chance of just getting a bunch of different tokens, but like, every token that I did get, every one of them is different, and there's like another 30 plus more tokens in the set alone. It's ridiculous. But at least for a fat pack, this one was not the worst. I definitely got a lot of repeat stuff, and I'm very happy with the mythic that I did get, even though it's only one mythic. Did I count that right? Yep, we only got one mythic, unfortunately, but it's a pretty solid mythic that I have not pulled or even seen yet. And then we got ourselves a Mabel, so I'm definitely going to try and get my hands on more of these. The Thunder Trap Trainers are cool, and this bird I feel like would be a fun bird commander just to build around. I mean, it's nuts. And then, of course, Mockingbird is just another ridiculous card as well. And so, and actually now I think about it, that's a nice double. I didn't even realize it's the same card, just different arts. That's pretty cool. Got ourselves that rabbit, another, and then, yeah, the promo. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video to this point. I do have some more codes for you guys. Here we go. There we are. Those are the codes for today's video. Once again, I think try and say this every time. Do try and share the wealth. Don't claim all of these for yourself. And even if you do, I believe at a certain point, there's only so many that you can claim per month, if I remember correctly. I've never hit that point because I always share these these particular codes. But they are there for you guys. Hopefully, whoever gets them gets some pretty good stuff. Once again, thank you so much, guys. If you made it to this point of the video, do take the time to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with some friends. I would love for them to watch all of my content. I have so many videos that are out there now. I actually lost count of how many I'm at this particular point, but there's going to be still more to come. Thank you guys again. I do appreciate you guys, and everyone that does comment, I do take the time to at least read the comments, and I'll do my best to respond to them as well. But thank you so much again, everyone, and never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Good night.